Welcome to the March edition of Chalk Talk. My name's Brandy. I am the Director of Training and Leadership Development here at Chalk Couture, and I am so excited about this month's edition of Chalk Talk. We are featuring the real heroes of Chalk Central this month, and we're giving you guys an opportunity to see behind the curtain and meet all of the amazing ladies from Designer Services. So I'm new to the company, relatively new, and I ask them all the time, hey, what are you guys talking about the most? What are the most frequently asked questions that you have? What should I be training? What should I be talking about? So today, we're going to allow them to tell you guys about the 5 most discussed topics in Designer Services. Very first one is retail locations. What is it with retail locations? What can I sell? What can't I sell? Welcome to Designer Services. They're going to help us figure it out.
So Monique, can designers sell products in a retail location?
No. So Marin, can designers sell finished goods at a retail location?
Yeah, you bet. They definitely can. Monique, can designers hold create and takes in a retail location?
Yes, they can create and take all day long as it's held in a private setting and that it's away from the public so that way not anybody can just come in and participate. And guess what? Designers can also sell product, meaning transfers and paste, during the event to the attendees and attendees only. Can designers hold a pop-up shop in a retail location?
No, they can't. Pop-up shops are not allowed in a retail location. However, they can be held in a public place where no selling is happening. So great places are community centers, basements, libraries, by the pool. You get the idea.
Huge thanks to Marin and Monique for that explanation about what you can and can't do in retail locations. Now, these ladies are fantastic at what they do. They understand all the rules, all the regulations, and their job is to make sure that they give you the exact correct answers. My job is to figure out how to make that simple. So here's how I keep simple in terms of retail locations. If you're in a fixed retail location where something is being sold, you can do a workshop, you can do a create and take, as long as it's in sort of a personal and private area. You can also sell products at those events if you're just, again, in that personal and private area. If you're doing a pop-up, can't be in a fixed retail location, but you can be at the park, you can be in somebody's backyard, you can be by the pool, you can be pretty much anywhere, as long as nothing else is being sold. All right, now let's talk about the number 4 topic. This one is actually interesting. It's not the most popular call that comes in, but is a topic that our Girls in Designer Services have to address a lot, and that is the Designer Studio Facebook group. What is that Facebook group? What can we do in it? What can't we do in it? What's so awesome about it?
The Designer Studio Facebook page is where designers can share inspiring artwork, a place to chat with other designers, belong, and share.
It's a private group, so you will have to request to join. When you request to join, you will need your designer ID and the name on your account. It typically takes 1 to 2 business days to be approved.
On Facebook, you can search for commonly asked questions or common posts that are posted in the Designer Studio Facebook group. To do so, there will be a search bar where you can type in keywords that will pull up any post using those keywords.
So let's begin with the basic rules. We will not approve posts that may be viewed as competitive to Chalk Couture or that Chalk Couture may offer a competitive item to.
We encourage creative application and product use and the sharing of same, including surfaces we do not offer and one-of-a-kind items including reclaimed, refurbished, mixed media, and other items like that.
But when those creative projects include references to mass-produced products, stores, prices, or sites without connection to Chalk Couture, those posts will not be approved.
These boards are for sharing business and art focused on building the Chalk Couture brand. We ask that you refrain from posts that may not align with that goal.
Once you have submitted your post, it generally takes 2 to 3 business days to be approved.
The Designer Studio Facebook group is not a direct link to compliance or designer services. We ask that you contact us directly for any posts regarding your personal business or you personally. You can contact us at support@chalkcouture.com or 844-673-6316. We can't wait to see you there.
Huge thanks to Riley and to Katie for that explanation about what goes on in that Designer Studio Facebook group. Now for me, I love going to that group because it's filled with inspiration. That's where you go to become a part of this community. That's where you find your positivity. That's where you find creative ideas. That's where you find your friends and your network inside of Chalk Couture. It's not where you find all the answers to your questions. That's what Designer Services is for. But it is a great, great place to be inspired and to feel connected to everybody else who's on this great adventure with us. So let's see, that was number 4. The number 3 most popular topic in Designer Services is the product list. I have heard a ton about this infamous product list, and it's in that email that you get every single Thursday. What is it about the product list? What makes it so great? Tell us a little bit more about it.
So the product list is one of the most valuable resources that you can actually access in your designer office.
The product list allows you to see the status of inventory items. You can easily see what is available, has low inventory, is out of stock, and the date we anticipate that the item will be available again. It will also tell you which items have recently been retired.
Yeah, the list is also color-coded to ensure that you can easily find what you need. The products are also broken up into different categories such as transfers, surfaces, paste, inks, and accessories. When looking for transfers, they're broken down into even further categories such as size, and they're also alphabetical order.
And the colors make it easy to see what is in stock when planning to place your order. If you know that your customer wants to plan a make and take with a C-size transfer, you can easily see what is available so that you can make suggestions to your hostess. We always suggest promoting what is in stock versus what you feel may be the hot item. Your customers will buy what they are shown, and you may just find their favorite design.
You can also see retail prices and the PV amount for each item in the product list as well, which is a really great thing.
The fastest way to find the product list is by logging into your designer office. On the top toolbar, you will see Resources. From there, you will click the Resources Library, and the top section of the Resources Library will be the product list, and the next link will be the retired list.
We try to keep the list as up-to-date as possible as well. So we will want to check the product list in your designer office as much as you can. It will also be included in the weekly designer update email as well.
And if you are unable to find an item on the product list, you will want to check the retired list to see if that product is no longer available. The retired list can be found right under the product list in your designer office. They are the top 2 links listed in your resources library.
Big thank you to Amelia and to Sam for all that help on understanding our product list. Now, I love the product list, and if I were a designer, I would think about it as the ultimate guide to designership. That baby you need to reference often. Make sure you're checking it. So before you head out to a pop-up, before you start to take customer orders, before you plan a workshop, take a look at that product list. It lets you know what's available, what's not available, so you know what you can confidently sell and feel great about. So let's see, next topic is a little bit similar. Next topic has to do with placing orders. What's the difference between a personal order and an inventory order? We're going to check in with Designer Services and find out.
If your order is for items that you plan to keep for your personal use, for finished goods, or for hosting workshops, then your order would be a personal use order. You will pay sales tax based on the designer price of these items.
If you're going to sell your items to a customer at the retail price of the item, you will select an inventory order. These orders, you will be charged sales tax based on the retail price of the item. Since you're going to sell them for retail price and charge sales tax, you will reimburse yourself once you charge your customer.
With both of the orders, you will get the same exact amount of PV, so you don't have to worry about that.
Thank you to Alicia and to Riley for all of that help in understanding the difference between personal and inventory orders. Basically, you place a personal order if you're going to use the product personally, if you're going to make a finished good or you're going to use something at home. And if you're selling parts and pieces, if you're selling transfers or squeegees, ink and paste, then you're going to place an inventory order. Your designer price is the same on both of those. The only difference really is the sales tax. So huge thanks to them for explaining the subtle differences between those two product types. And last but not least, the very most discussed topic in Designer Services, believe it or not, is the 50% off coupon. What is the 50% off coupon? Where is the 50% off coupon? And what can I buy with it? Here's the answer.
The 50% discount coupon is located in your designer back office. You will not be receiving an email with this coupon, so once you're logged into your back office, you will see a coral banner that says ready to apply your 50% off coupon. Just as a reminder, it is this coral banner right here. This is what it looks like up close. And as a heads up, this coupon takes an additional 10% off the order since the prices in your back office that you will see are already at that 40% discount. And so you can either click on this coupon button itself and then add items into your cart, and it'll apply the coupon at the end of your order. Or if you don't do that, you can add items to your cart, and then there should be a box that you can click on to apply this discount to the order.
That's a wrap on the March edition of Chalk Talk. Huge thanks to you for participating, and thanks to our amazing team in Designer Services for providing us with all the answers to all of our questions. Now, they do have all of the answers to all of your questions, so if there's anything else out there, if there's something lingering in your mind that we didn't cover today or something that you've always wondered, please reach out for them. They're here for you. We're here for you. We're grateful for you and for all that you do. We're going to see you next month.